we're going to talk about video to promote your app, and there's tons of great videos out there. And I want to start by showing you two videos that I like. So we're going to watch the next video, which is the mailbox video.
Well, I feel like an old hobo on the sad, lonesome and blue. I was fair as a summer day. Now the summer days are through. You pass through places, and places pass through you, but you carry them with you on the soles of your traveling shoes. Well, I love you so dearly, I love you so clearly. I'll wake you up in the morning so early just to tell you I got the wandering blues. I got the wandering blues, and I'm gonna quit these rambling ways one of these days soon. And I sing the little last birds sing the prettiest songs. The little last birds sing the prettiest songs. The little last birds sing the prettiest songs. The little last birds sing the prettiest songs.
So what I like about this video is the fact that they use the music, which is supposed to make you feel good, and they show you the UI, you know, all these aspects of the app, and it kind of makes you feel like with this app, email is not going to be a problem anymore. It's going to be easy, and you're going to be able to enjoy your day. And it's really that mix between the music and showing the app that I like in this video. Another thing that is great is that they use that video before releasing the app. And they had it on their website with a sign-up form, and people could come and sign up, request invites, and they really were able to generate buzz and build a better user base before releasing the app. Next video is the one from Snapchat.
Today, we are putting the chat in Snapchat. It starts with a swipe. It's crazy fast. Tap to save the things you want to remember, and we get rid of everything else, so you can focus on what's important. Tap the yellow camera to take a snap. Of course, we'll let you know if the person you're chatting with is here. And if they're here, you might as well show them around. Or even chat face to face. Conversation, the way it should be.
So in this video, Snapchat introduces features, and what's great about it is that instead of showing you a screenshot, you know, that says Snapchat is fast, you can actually see it. The second feature they show is a video chat, and it's kind of hard to describe, you know, that thing where when you're at the bottom, it shows yourself. When you're at the top, it shows what's in front of you. But when you have video, it's a very easy way to show it. And just like Mailbox, those are videos that don't require a crazy budget, but they do a good job at showing the app and, you know, its features. I want to talk about some of the do's when producing video, and then we'll see some of the don'ts. So the first do is to define your audience, your goal, and where the video is going to be used. Where the video is going to be used is going to define the format. You know, it might be 15 seconds, 60 seconds, etc. So you have to keep all that in mind when you're writing your script. And you definitely want to write a script or have it have someone write it for you. What you want to make sure is it doesn't have to be fancy. It can be a few bullet points at first, but you want to get feedback on it and, you know, involve your team to make sure that this is going to present what's most important about the app, and that you won't have to change the video, you know, after it's produced. It's better to do it before. when you're producing your script, you're going to be able to know how long your video is going to be, and you want it to be short. I think that the Snapchat one we just watched, it shouldn't be longer than that. We really like the format, between 30 and 60 seconds. We think it's enough to show the essence of the app and what's unique about it. You also want to keep the guidelines in mind, and surprisingly, Apple's marketing guidelines are, have more rules than Google's. All the rules are not strictly enforced, but what you want to make sure of is that you at least want to know which ones you're following and which ones you're not. So read the guidelines and keep that in mind when you're planning for your video. The don'ts, the first one will be poor quality production. So if you don't know how to do it, you either need to learn how to do it and develop the skills. If not, you need to hire someone to do your video. You don't want it to be overly promotional neither, and use too many buzzwords. You don't want your video to be it's the fastest, the easiest, the greatest app. It's probably better to keep it light and to try and connect and show what's really unique about your app and what's magic about it. And that brings me to the third don't, which is don't try to say too many things. By keeping it short and focusing on the key feature, or maybe the 2 or 3 key feature, you're making sure that you won't get people too confused. And you want to focus, like I said, on what's magic, what's unique, what is different about your app. The last don't is to don't forget the call to action at the end of your video. You'll not, if you put it on YouTube, make sure that people know your website address, know where the app is available, etc. And it's always good at the end to kind of push them to action and tell them to download the app and give it a try. You can use video in a couple of places. The format is going to be different. You can use your video on your app website like Mailbox did with the video we saw. You can send it to bloggers, journalists. You can use it as mobile video ads. Those are usually shorter formats, 15 seconds or less. You can use it as Facebook video ads, same thing, less than 15 seconds. And for a couple years now, you've been able to put video on the Google Play Store. And what's coming now with iOS 8 and the iOS 8 App Store is video on the App Store with the app previews. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that because it's kind of a novelty, and everybody's been asking me how we're doing since now that there are app previews. So let's dive into it. This is how it's going to look for a user on the iOS 8 App Store when they visit an app details page that has a video. So as we can see, it's a very visible asset. So it's going to be key. And for developers, they're going to submit the video when they update their app, just like they do with screenshots. And just like with screenshots, there are some guidelines. So the app previews format is pretty specific. The app previews have to be up to 30 seconds. They are device specific, meaning that if you have an iOS app that is both for the iPhone and the iPad, you're going to need 2 app previews, 1 app preview for each. And one of the reasons for that is that your app previews have to be based mainly on device captured footage, which explains the resolutions, which are the resolution of the iPhone, or something smaller than the iPad, but supposedly proportional. So far, the app previews are going to be in 1 language only. So let's say you pick English and your app is available on the Japanese App Store. Well, Japanese users will see your app preview in English, as opposed to Google Play, where you're really able to localize your video. Using voiceover and text is okay, but it shouldn't be. It shouldn't look like an ad. So you have to be careful of how you display all that, and when you display in text, you have to make sure it doesn't seem like it's part of the UI. There was a session at the WWDC on how to create app previews, and I encourage you to go and look at it. They showed several examples of app previews from some of the apps that they like. I don't have the time to show them now. What I can do though is, if you come and see me, I have them on my phone, so I'm happy to show them to you. And what I can do too is talk to you a bit more about an app preview that we did for clients, Retail Me Not, and the feedback we got from Apple. So let's watch the third video.
With the Retail Me Not Coupons app, you can save big at the mall today. When shopping, just show the phone at checkout. It's that easy. You will receive automatic alerts at the mall when there are deals nearby, and reminders when your saved coupons are about to expire, so you'll never miss out on a deal again. Download the Retail Me Not Coupons app for free and save at the mall today.
So it's pretty simple, and because it's mainly based on captures. The feedback we got from Apple is, well, first of all, they were excited to see app previews coming to life. But then it was that it's okay to use those text interstitials, because even if it's not part of the app, we can use them. We probably use too many. That's what they told us. So, for example, they told us that the ones before the notifications were maybe not useful, and that it would be better to show more of the app. Our contact at Apple told us that the voiceover was on the edge of being too salesy, and I agree. But that because the quality of the sound was good, it should be okay, and shouldn't be cause for rejection. They told us too that it was useless to show the icon at the beginning and at the end, because users will be on the App Store, they will have the icon, they will add the app name, so there's no need to put it, and there's no need to put it twice. In the example that they showed at WWDC, they always add some kind of logo at the end. So when we did the new version of that app preview, we kept the icon at the end. And we're going to watch how it looks now.
With the Retail Me Not Coupons app, you can save big at the mall today. When shopping, just show the phone at checkout. It's that easy. You will receive automatic alerts at the mall when there are deals nearby, and reminders when your saved coupons are about to expire, so you'll never miss out on a deal again. You can easily share coupons to help your friends save too. Download the Retail Me Not Coupons app for free and save at the mall today.
So basically we did what they told us, remove the icon at the beginning, less text interstitials, and we took advantage of the time we saved to put some more of the app at the end. It's still hard to know how flexible Apple is going to be. For example, there are rules for the screenshots, but they are not strictly enforced. So we don't know yet what will be allowed, highlight, zoom, etc. And we can see some limitations with that format, especially for apps that have to interact with another device like a TV or some connected object. Apps that require specific gestures. I'm thinking of a game like Black, for example, where interacting with the app is going to be the most important thing. So sometimes it might not be the best format. That said, even if there are some limitations, it's really exciting to see the app previews coming to the app stores. We have more on app previews on our blog if you want to check it out. Our thoughts and some tips on how to create them. And I guess we'll see, what is allowed and what works, and hopefully it allows brands and developers to get more customers. Thank you.